I'm Tom Preston-Werner. Right now, I'm leading up the team around RedwoodJS. Formerly, I was a co-founder of GitHub. And these days, I also do a lot of angel investing through my venture firm, Preston-Werner Ventures. I'm originally from Iowa. New York is amazing. I love Manhattan. I love New Jersey, where we are right now. I love the whole area and the energy here. My talk was a panel about React Server components and where it's at. So I talked a bit about RedwoodJS and what we're doing with the framework. We're integrating React Server components right now. And I just wanted to emphasize to people that everyone should take a look at React Server components. I think it's a really interesting and powerful technology to sort of marry the benefits of multi-page and single-page app models together. And that's some exciting work that we're doing at Redwood, but really great to see the whole React community rallying around that right now. I think it's great for engineers to go to conferences to meet other people. The networking is so powerful. The people that you meet here, I think, is always the most important. But the ideas that you see in the talks and the inspiration that can come from those talks to use in your own life and sort of extend your own skill set, like the two things together are really what make conferences shine for me. The first time I really used React extensively was in a former startup that I did called Chatterbug, which was a language learning startup. And we used it on top of Ruby on Rails. And we fed it with GraphQL. So it was this sort of combination of a couple of different technologies and really got to love it there. Just the way that it handles data passing, the unidirectional data passing part of it, and being able to combine it with things like Storybook to be able to work on components in isolation outside of the application. These different factors made it such a pleasure to use. I suppose I got started, I initially tried to use it and tried to figure out the documentation when it was very early and kind of couldn't figure it out. And then I'd start, I revisited it from time to time to see if I could figure it out. And eventually I did. The documentation, I think, became much better over time. So that was my early journey, was a little bit of frustration. And I think it's hard to explain some of these new technologies when they first come out, to try to get people to understand what's new and different about them. And then it was just using it for sort of random side projects. And then eventually I used it professionally in Chatterbug for the first time.